Welcome to the channel and thanks for joining us on this tour of the Iberostar Selection Paraíso Maya Resort. In addition to the Paraíso Maya, there are 4 other resorts in this complex. Now this tour is primarily going to be focused on the Paraíso Maya. The Iberostar Complex itself covers all 5 of the resorts, including a shopping center, gym, and a nightclub that services all 5 of the hotels in this large Iberostar property. All the resorts in the complex are family-friendly, with the exception of the Iberostar Gran Paraíso, which is adults only. This is the lobby of the Paraíso Lindo Resort. This bar is the interior of a Mayan pyramid that is the central focus point of the Paraíso Maya Hotel. The resort features a really nice theater and bar, which we'll get into the entertainment options a little later in this video. The Paraíso Maya doesn't feature any beach views, so make sure you ask for a pool view when checking in. There are courtyards at the center of each guest residence, all which are a little bit different. They all feature a concierge desk like you see in this little yellow building. Here's another courtyard with a slightly different design than the previous one. This courtyard was actually located inside the breakfast buffet area where we had breakfast every morning. We brought our 8-year-old daughter on this trip with us, and one of the mistakes we made was not taking her to Star Camp on the first day. Star Camp is the kids' camp, and she absolutely loved it and wanted to go back every single day. We really enjoyed walking down the corridors of each of the buildings. They all had unique designs, and at the end, they had really nice centerpieces like this one. This is actually part of the lobby of the Paraíso Beach Resort. This is the exterior of that resort, where they have some parrots on display. One of the things we loved most about the hotel was the grounds on the resort. Everything was manicured to the T. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. Here you can see peacocks that are on the branches of the tree. They have a boardwalk that goes through the middle of the cypress trees. 2 of them, actually. One like this takes you over the lazy river. This one takes you to the beach. For me, the best part of these resorts are the pools, and this one has 9 of them. This small one was right outside of our room, which was rarely ever even used by most people. This is part of the bigger pool, and it features a replica pyramid with a waterfall. The lazy river is also not to be missed. Of course, what would be a beach resort without the beach? The biggest surprise on this trip for us was the wildlife, especially these little creatures which we've never seen before. They're called coati, and these are part of the raccoon family. They were literally everywhere, on the beaches, in our hotel courtyards, literally everywhere. This peacock was actually showing off in the center of our courtyard. There's also no shortage of lizards everywhere around the resort. If you have kids in tow with you, the animals are some of the best parts of this entire hotel. You're certainly not going to an all-inclusive resort and not getting good food and drinks. This resort has 7 restaurants and 9 bars. This particular restaurant is La Geisha Japanese Restaurant. Everyone had a great time here.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
In case you're wondering, the food was as good as his performance. There's no shortage of entertainment here, and some of it is even guest provided, as you can see here. These are the kids from Star Camp doing a little rendition, and that happens to be my daughter on stage. She did a great job. Give her a hand. These, of course, are the professionals. We're going to end our tour with a traditional Mayan dance. If you enjoyed the tour, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. Click on the video on the top right to view one of our Mexico tourist stops, and on the bottom right for all of our Mexico tourist information.